Welcome to Prophets of Babel with your host, Janine. Today we are reading the declarations of Neum, or also known as the Oracle, which is part of the plates of brass, the same plates of brass that would have been the scriptures for Lehi and the ones Nephi would have went back for. These were translated and recorded by David Fairman. And can be found, I'll add the link. Anyways, the reason I chose to start with this book is because it is written by a prophetess, a woman, and it is one of the few books we have that is writings of a woman. The Declarations of Neum, also known as the Oracle, a collection of the utterances of the Oracle of Yahweh, who did dance in prophecy to know the will of Yahweh for his Israel and the children of Judah. To the descendants of Joseph, to be kept hidden from the world until the last days by the power of Yahweh, these plates of brass shall not perish, neither shall they be dimmed by time, but Yahweh Elohim shall preserve these words to go forth unto all nations, kindreds, tongues, and people from the mouths of those who are of the seed of Joseph. And even as Joseph fed Israel and kept them safe from famine in a strange land, these plates must be preserved, that Israel may eat of the word of God in the famine that shall be found in the last days. To those charged to keep these records, keep them safe, keep them hidden unto the fullness of time. For in them are the manna to feed Israel, and in them are the coat of many colors preserved unto the seed of our father Joseph, as given him by his father Jacob, and in Israel is found the straight path to Yahweh Elohim. Israel be blessed, for in Yahweh is our salvation found, throughout all time and for all eternity. Amen. Oh, what a beautiful picture of a woman dancing. Oh, image one, Neum dancing in prophecy. How lovely. All right, Neum, also known as the Oracle or the Declarations, a collection of the utterances of the Oracle of Yahweh, who did dance in prophecy to know the will of Yahweh for his Israel and the children of Judah. 1. Yahweh is Elohim. Yahweh has dominion over the whole of creation. Yahweh is one. Yahweh is unity. By Yahweh was the world created. The creation of Yahweh is one. By the providence of Yahweh is the creation governed. I apologize if I'm offending anyone by saying Yahweh. A lot of people say it different ways. And I have the way I say it too, but I don't feel like it's the way I'm supposed to. So anyways, you say it the way you do, and I don't mean to offend. Lift up your eyes on high and behold, who is it that has created all things? Lift up your eyes on high and see. By the Pathek Azim will you recognize Ha Elohim, who is the creator, even as Moses was told, I am that I am. And who is Yahweh? Who is Yahweh? That he should be given dominion over the heavens above. For do not all things exist by the very will of Yahweh? Yahweh is the visible and the invisible which you seek. Therefore, that which is beyond Yahweh is vanity, and there is nothing beyond Yahweh. Yahweh is one. To seek after one thing is to seek after all things. All is one in Yahweh. In Yahweh are all things one. Yahweh is the beginning. Yahweh is the end. What shall I liken unto Yahweh? What shall I testify unto you concerning Yahweh? From the beginning of creation, all things have testified of Yahweh. And Yahweh is crowned, has crowned you, O Israel, with crowns of holiness. Yahweh has set you apart, O Israel, with his Torah, that you should ascend on high, a holy people unto Yahweh. And so Yahweh does say to you, my people must first be brought low, Then shall I descend and enter into your walls below. Let this console you and comfort you, O Israel. Yahweh shall descend and become like you in all things. Yahweh shall descend below all things and shall overcome all things and shall rise above all things. Yahweh shall have pity for Israel, for she shall overflow in her afflictions. And through your afflictions shall be, and though your afflictions shall be like that of the sea, there shall be remedy and healing for you, O Israel. And when you shall ask, who shall heal me? And when you shall ask, who shall strengthen me? Yahweh, even Elohim Shaddai, shall heal and strengthen you. O seed of Jacob, it is Yahweh that stands between you and death. It is Yahweh that stands over you and protects you. If you will but seek after this one thing, you will seek after all things. In Yahweh are all things one. All is one in Yahweh. Yahweh is the end. Even so, Yahweh is the beginning. That which you seek is the invisible and the visible, for such is Yahweh. Therefore, there is nothing beyond Yahweh, but that which is vain, for Yahweh is one. All things exist for the very will of Yahweh. Therefore, unto Yahweh is given dominion over the heavens above, and by the providence of Yahweh is the creation governed, for by Yahweh was the world created. The creations of Yahweh is one. Yahweh is our Elohim. Yahweh has dominion over the whole of creations. Yahweh is one. Yahweh is unity. A profound mystery shall be revealed to you today. All the knowledge and all the wisdom of this world is even as this. The children of the world know nothing, even unto this day. Listen therefore to the decree of Neum, for the cries of the oracle are the decree of Yahweh. Listen and stand ready, all those that hear these words. So I have to laugh at myself, and I apologize again. I feel like I'm saying Yahweh, that comes out of the movie, the Blue People movie. Sorry. That's what they call their deity, is Yahweh. Because I know a lot of people pronounce this a lot of ways. So again, I apologize if I'm taking that out of a movie, but no other word is coming to me at this moment. And I have read many books and they say them a lot of different ways. So again, yeah. Anyways, chapter 2. Behold, I am Neum, the oracle, reader of the stars. I am she who pours out the libations of Yahweh. I am she who still dances in prophecy when the daughters do sing, and the young men do play their harps and beat their drums. You know me, O Israel, O Judah. Yea, you know that I do prophesy truly, for has not all that I have been told to say among you been true? The remnant of the daughters of Miriam do mock me to shame, for the sons of Aaron have silenced their voices, but Yahweh shall be heard. If the mouths of the daughters of Miriam be silenced, then the mouths of the other daughters of Israel shall be opened. For I am not of the seed of Levi, but I am a daughter of Joseph and of Manasseh. Yet did the presence of Yahweh come to me, calling me Neum, the oracle of Ha Elohim. Behold, when your daughters were sick with child, did I not pour out libations for deliverance of healing and restoration? When your young men did prepare for war, did I not read the stars for them to guide them home to safety? When your herds did wander off a far way, did I not give unto you the words of the voice, that you did retrieve them? Wherefore I say unto you this day, listen to the oracle of Yahweh, give ear that you might hear, that your children and your children's children might stave off death at the last day. I shall speak unto you freely, yea, I shall give unto you the word of Yahweh, that you shall have these sayings among you, and this that you shall stand up and give heed, O Judah, that all those who would understand these proverbs and these intrigues, and all those who would cut through to dig out the knowledge, and all those who would hold fast to these mysteries and these wonders, that by the strength of El Elyon you might break the chains of death and hell, seen past all those who do walk in naivety, and even those who are devious in their dealings with their fellows, yea, and the stiff-necked, the hard-headed, and the hard-hearted, those who intertwined with the customs of fools. Even these shall see at the end that would deny Yahweh in the flesh. Even these shall see and shall know that Yahweh is Lord and King over all. And the inheritance of the wise shall be salvation from death by the power of Yahweh. For by him shall death be conquered, and the graves opened. Yea, and there shall be no more death, no mourning, nor crying, nor pain, for the old things shall have passed away. Even as in death there is grief, and in the grave there is sorrow, Yahweh shall show his compassion. So great is his unfailing love for his Israel, that Yahweh shall bind up her wounds. And when the time does come, the dead shall hear the voice of the Son of Man, and those who hearken unto the voice shall live. And even as Yahweh in his infinite mercy shall redeem the life of his Israel from the grave, surely he will take Israel unto himself. For this one shall pay our ransom, for he is our Elohim forever and ever. And so it is that Yahweh will be our guide, even unto death, that he swallow up death forever, having redeemed us and taken away our destruction. And now that I would ask you, what good is the mystery to you, all they who search for the beginning of knowledge? Why is the heart honored? For it is that which governs the body of man. Does the heart hear when the voice speaks unto the heart, when the oracle tells the parable? Why is the heart precious to the soul, when it is the birth of the soul that reveals the true heart of mankind? Why is a prince set apart to look down upon his brother as a ruler? Is it not Yahweh that gives the king his reign? And the prince is born without strength, yet he dominates his brothers with a whip that cost him nothing. How are the Zadakamar like unto the stars, even as the stars do shine with a fierceness? They hold true in their glory. Shining in their glory, they strive not to contend with one another, as mankind does, but find peace in the light of one another, and contentment as the others shine, even brighter than they. And there is one that shines brighter than them all, and none are envious of the glory of that star. I was hoping it would tell me what that word meant. Zadakamar, but let's see, Abraham 4:16. All right, verse 37. Therefore might Judah be holy, even as Yahweh our Elohim is holy. Might Judah be righteous, or that there will be peace in Israel, even as there is peace in the heavens. Who could say they are as the stars I read in the night sky? Not a soul in Judah, no. For El Elyon hath given the seed of Judah, or Jacob her strength, that her fate shall not be tied to the stars, like all the other nations of his creation? Yet who among you seek the presence of light and understanding that is given of Ha Elohim? The path of remembrance without foundation is without the depth of understanding. Those taught by the angels of El Elyon, those who sing praises, that they will be even as Ha Elohim. Unto these are given the fruit, unto the knowing of good and evil. I thank you, I'm going to say Jehovah from now on. Oh, thank you, O Jehovah, for your eyes are awake, and they do watch over my soul. You have rescued me from the passion of idle talkers, from the company of those who would seek the pleasant words of flattery that lead souls away. Israel to the north hath let slip away, but they are not hidden from you. Save therefore the soul of the poor, who they plan to destroy by spilling the blood of your servant. I walk this walk for you, Jehovah, my Elohim, but they did not know this. They laughed at me, sought to shame me with lies from their mouths. But you did support the soul of the poor and the weak, and did save me from their harsh arms. You redeemed me amid their taunts from the wicked. I do not fear destruction. Surely even the maggot can praise you, Jehovah, and the worm remembers your kindness and love. Yet they who have tasted of death but returned have forgotten you, and your people have stumbled, having forgotten to sing your praises. Your kindness hath been revealed unto them, and your righteousness has enlightened them, Elohim Shaddai. For in your hands are the souls of every living thing. You have given the breath of life unto all flesh. Deal with us, O Jehovah, according to your goodness, according to your great mercy, and according to your many righteous needs. Jehovah has listened to the voices of those who love his name, and he has not deprived them of his love, nor of his kindness. Yet his mighty arm shall be swift in dealing with Judah, should she not remember her place and return to her covenant. I can almost see her dancing. It's kind of written in prose, so I can almost see her dancing as she gives these writings. All right, 3. O those of flesh who are of yourselves nothing, why do you so quickly exalt yourselves, living in the flesh and having no eye unto the glory of Jehovah? Do you not tremble at nor fear Ha Elohim, who sees you from above? El Elyon does know, for Jehovah sees all, and his Malachim are witnesses of all things. The adversary does ask mankind, who is he who nourishes you? Yet the Creator has planted his breath in all, and sent his sweet spirit to guide all of the human race. And by this voice that spoke unto our father Abraham and our mother Sarah, we do know that there is one who is sovereign over Ha Elohim, choice in his power, with no beginning of days nor end of years. Jehovah is almighty and invisible, all-seeing, being all himself. Blessed be Jehovah, who executes deeds of righteousness, crowning his quadishim with his love and his kindness and his mercy. My soul does cry out to praise your name, to sing praises to El Elyon for your loving deeds, to proclaim your faithfulness unto Israel and unto Judah. And I do say there is no end to my praise of you, Jehovah. I was near death for my sins, but they did sell me off captive. But you did save me, O Jehovah, according to your great mercy. And I have loved your name, Jehovah, and in you have I found my strength and my protection. When I remembered your might, my heart is brave, and upon your mercies I do lean. You have forgiven my sins, O Jehovah, and purified me from my iniquities. Instill in me a spirit of faith and knowledge, for I am not ashamed, though I stand in the midst of those who would see my destruction. Do not allow the adversary nor the unclean spirits control over me. Let not pain and evil desires conquer my bones. O Jehovah, you are my praise. I shall sing and praise you all day long. For my desire is ever that my brothers and my sisters of Judah would rejoice with me. Yet Elohim Shaddai is beheld by none in the flesh. For what flesh can see visible the true Elohim that reigns from the heavens? Worship Jehovah, who exists from age to age, giving to all mankind the light through Israel, the seed of Jacob and Isaac and Abraham. Let those that seek evil's counsel have their rewards forsaking El Olam. And even by giving your offerings unto foreign Elohim, You have made your sacrifices to the vanities of men and made yourselves an abomination before Jehovah. In insolence you have walked, and I, Neum, the oracle, have seen you. In madness and folly you walk, and I, the oracle, have seen you. Forsaking the straight path, you have turned aside and are wandering through the thorns. Stop your vanities of the flesh, roaming in darkness. Leave the darkness of night and take hold of the light that is Jehovah. Behold, our Elohim does speak unto us plainly. His words shall not be for nothing. Come, all you pursuers of the darkness and vile secrets, come here and behold a light even more glorious than that of the sun. Jehovah shines even more brightly. Therefore come forth, even as our mother Eve did seek to taste of the wisdom. In your hearts she did plant the seed, that you might have the knowledge of this light. And I, the oracle, shall show you but a sliver of this light, to tell you of the beginning unto the end, even from the first generation of Adam, even down to the very last day. I like looking at these to see if I can learn what these words mean. Translation of Israel. Shar El, meaning straight to God. El Olam, everlasting God. Interesting. This I shall prophesy, what has been, what is now, and what shall be yet befall Israel and the world through the seed of Adam and Eve. The voice did call upon me to give you truth, to know how this earth came into being, and to make known unto you that you shall not forget the love of the Creator for this, his creation. Jehovah is El Elyon, the true King, he who did bring all things into existence, saying, let it be, and it was so. For Jehovah did establish all things, even this earth you stand upon, plucking it up and placing it. And so it is that there is Elohim, then who does send the rain and the winds and the storms and the earthquakes. Jehovah is the Lord of heaven, king over the earth, and one with all things. Though the Elohim may have seed, and these be immortal, then we be the seed of Jehovah. Therefore, by Jehovah, death has no sting. But the Elohim of man are born and do die, for having no power, they have nowhere to stand among Ha Elohim. For these gods of man, they do fall before Ha Elohim. They are nothing before El Elyon. Jehovah did not create them. They are but the shadows of men. Well, I'm confused. I wonder who she is referring to. And Ha Elohim is one, and Jehovah is the most exalted of Ha Elohim, for all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made which was made. Yea, in Jehovah is the reward, and the reward is life, and the life is the light of mankind. Again, it is Jehovah that brought into being the countless multitudes that live in the deep, and all the beasts and the creeping things, and all living things on the earth, and all that spread their wings to inhabit the skies. And it is Jehovah that did breathe the breath of life into Adam, and that did appoint Adam to care for this, his creation. And all things that cannot be understood, and all things that can be understood, these are the creation of Jehovah. And who of mortal flesh can know all these things? I tell you, none knows them save Jehovah, who from the beginning has made them. Dwelling in the heavens, Jehovah did place before Adam a much greater reward of good. But for the evil and the unjust, they do bring upon themselves war and pestilence and their woes. You, Adam, why do you exalt yourself in vanities, only to be rooted out by the oracle of Jehovah? Be ashamed of making idols. Do not in your madness take away your children. Only evil Elohim desire the bones of the fruit of your loins in the smokes of their fires. even as the wife of treachery that should sell her children unto foreign nations as slaves have you become. And how else should the good husband deal with such as this? All right. I think I'm going to pause here for now. So thank you for joining me on the Prophets of Babel, and you have a wonderful rest of your day.